January 5th, we're going to entertain something coming into our heliosphere. It is not an object on January 5th. That's a pulse. That's a wave. That's a lot of radiation coming inbound. Once it breaks the heliosphere, January 5th is going to be headed inbound. Nobody knows what the effects of that will be. We can only guesstimate. We're also going to have a shear point during that time, or a place of the Earth this thing will actually hit based upon a rotation, based upon the angle it comes into and everything else, and the concentration of radiation, as will be counted by a neutrino count. So we already have particles coming into the underground facilities where they count neutrinos, and they take the count as up. In fact, it's been sustained for a while. So once that happens, it's going to take a couple of days for it to come inbound. And when it does, we're going to know the effects of that. And that's very important, because I would consider this a very hot one. It carries a very exotic type of radiation. And with it is a lot of other things. So measuring the force of this wave is going to be very important. That will in turn run through a simulation, right? To give everybody a good idea of what it can actually push in our direction, what it can carry in our direction. Then after that, all bets are off, right? All bets are off. Folks, listen. Let's go ahead and face it. We live in a world, largely, many are in denial. We are. We seem to hunt down and make joy for ourselves. We entertain ourselves all the time, because no worse thing is upon us. So let me paint this scenario. Imagine the ground cracking. No reasonable explanation. People even deny it, right? You may be caught in a crack and they'll deny it on television, on media, until they have to absolutely say something about it. Then they'll pop out as experts until it hits their location. We will entertain a dislodging, causing large global tectonics to start failing in certain areas. That means sinking, right? Erosion has taken its toll underneath the ground. Famine is coming too. The crops are going to suffer. And bacteria is going to begin to do away with the rest of the food, which will cause new plagues and troubles. It's going to be a very tasking time on the earth.